get back up, I hit them and they stay down. Why are you doing this? Because I think you're a half measure.
超级英雄真的很夯，不止在大荧幕，小荧幕也一样吃香。同样出身漫威的夜魔侠，去年推出以电影规格拍摄的影集版，真实到位的特技武打大受粉丝欢迎。其中男主角查理考克斯更因此熬出头，成为好莱坞炙手可热的演员之一。以往在电影里总是书生形象的他，突然变动作小生，真的下了超大苦功。
See your wonderful body.
That's embarrassing. You know, when I got the job, they told me that I needed to get into shape and start working out, and so I just started. You know, I started going to the gym, and they, you know, Marvel gave me a trainer, and I started working with him and eating a lot of chicken.
Chicken?
A lot of chicken.
And how about the weight training?
Yeah, a lot of weights, a lot of weight training, and you know, it's been a very different but fun experience. I mean, that was another aspect of training for me for this show. I also have a wonderful stunt double who does, you know, he shares the work with me, so that's useful. Fight scenes, you have to be very, very careful, and you have to make sure that everything is very safe, because if something goes wrong during an action sequence, people can get hurt. We have an amazing stunt coordinator, Phil Silvera, who is kind of make sure that the environment is safe and everyone knows exactly what they're doing. So with the fight scenes, they run very smoothly, and you know, touch wood, they will continue to do so, because you know, obviously the last thing you want is anyone to get hurt. In terms of my physique and my look, you know, Daredevil is not a superhuman, so he doesn't have superhuman strength. So it doesn't matter that I'm not really muscly. You know, he can just be more. You know, I think of Daredevil sometimes a bit like Bruce Lee. You know, he's kind of very skinny and lean, but very, you know, has a great technique.
不过讲到夜魔侠，影迷应该不陌生。2003年，班艾弗列克就演过电影版，只可惜负评连连。13年后，同样穿上红皮衣，查理免不了要被拿来和小班比一比。
I feel pressure, but not because of the movie necessarily. I feel pressure because this character is beloved by so many people and has been for so many years from the comic books. You know, I mean, Daredevil has been a very popular comic since 1964, and so for all the people who grew up reading Daredevil comics and who love this character, when they find out there's going to be a TV show, I mean, it's very important to them that we get it right, and that it's a valid and truthful interpretation of that character.
第一季广受好评，这回第二季服装、武器都升级，角色更多元，重点是终于有养眼的激情戏啦。
I would love to.
You know, we get to see a different kind of vulnerability. You know, at the beginning of season 2, you know, his heart is beginning to open up to Karen, and he's finally finding time to engage in a romance. But then, of course, you know, his ex-girlfriend Elektra shows up. Everything gets everything gets very complicated and convoluted and overwhelming for him romantically, and that's, you know, I think that's just it's interesting to see a superhero go through those struggles that we all recognize.
Special gift you want to have. like Daredevil?
Like a superpower.
Superpower, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be cool to be able to heal people. You know, like if you could, if you had a power whereby you could, help people recover quickly from, an injury or an illness or something. That would be pretty cool.
But do you envy Daredevil can feel people?
I don't know because I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know because, it's very hard for me to imagine my life without sight, and I from having played this role and kind of, met many people from the blind community, people who've suffered different degrees of vision loss. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It feels like it's a tremendously difficult disability to have to endure. But having said that, Daredevil has these senses which mean that his existence is he operates in a way that is not the same as someone who just suffers from vision loss. So it's hard for me to know. I mean, I'd love to be able to experience it and know exactly how Daredevil does experience the world. And we could really, in the show, we just can guess.
电视上夜魔侠英勇打坏人，私下的查理走随性风 ，feel 完全不一样。两种迷人魅力，你喜欢哪一种呢
Hello, Stanley, Taiwan. My name is Charlie Cox from Daredevil. Oh shit, I gotta say Marvel's. Hello, Stanley, Taiwan. My name is Charlie Cox, and I play Daredevil in Marvel's Daredevil, which is now streaming on Netflix.
I think you're a man who can't finish the job. I think that you're a coward.